Okay.
Sometime today.
Welcome to the party. We got the takes, no chase. Straight shooter podcast, winning the race.
Hey, everybody. It's our special holiday special show this evening at StraightShooterSports.com. Do we have a show for you tonight? To my right, we have the Flying Hawaiian, Carrie Iona. We have Ben Diesel to his right. Below, we have Lumpy and Lumpy's Lunchbox. And the intelligent one of the show, the one that holds this thing all together, is Carl. Carl Bond here is wearing his Maryland gear. Of course, and Lumpy, you have some Maryland gear on this evening too. So thank you for promoting. And I'll just put this on like this, just so we can have the Maryland trifecta. Guys, tonight we have a lot to talk about. Man, so many things happened in the world of sports from last week. The Eagles, they did clinch the division. They beat the Commanders. That was awesome. What were you guys' takeaway from the game? Carl, I'm going to start with you tonight. What was your takeaway from the game against the Commanders?
I thought they did everything they were supposed to do. The offense is trending in the right direction. There was a lot of ingenuity with the offense. The defense played lights out. It was a tough game to really get a feel for the Eagles because they were in a tough spot. They're had that losing streak and they're coming into Washington. Washington's got a lot to prove. Granted, Mariota's not Jalen Daniels, but he's still pretty mobile. He's still a pretty decent quarterback. But I thought the Eagles played pretty well. I thought with the exception of Jake Elliott, I don't know what's going on there, but other than that, I thought the defense was flying around. I thought the offensive line played particularly pretty well.
Yeah. I think they played okay this last week for sure. Carrie, what were your thoughts on the game last week?
I was pretty happy with it. I mean, the offense was balanced. Saquon proved he hasn't lost a step. The defense played pretty good. They took out their quarterback. He wasn't going to go back in there, man. He was knocked around pretty good. We got. I mean, it was Washington, but they're a division rival, man. They were out for blood. We embarrassed them in the NFC Championship game. So it ain't like it was a walk in the park for us, you know what I mean? But I thought we played well, and I'm optimistic going forward.
I was pretty optimistic when I saw Saquon run. I don't know if you saw that run, Ben, when he actually scored. When he scored that touchdown, how low he got, the center of gravity. Did you see that one? I mean, what was your read on that?
He's getting back to the way he run, the way he did before. It's back to his basics, basically. The offensive line starting to gel for you guys, and that's very promising looking forward since you're getting Lane Johnson back soon. I think is he staying out till playoffs?
No, they say he's probably coming back this week. I saw in a couple of reports, him and Jalen Carter coming back possibly this week.
It's probably perfect timing because their offensive line, like I said, they're starting to gel and come together. And with him coming back, I'll probably make their running game pretty lethal again. So,
right.
I liked what I saw from Jalen Hurts. I thought he made really good reads as far as like reading the defense and safeties and taking what they give him. He didn't really force nothing crazy like he did a few weeks ago, but I mean they're good to go, man. I mean they're starting to get people back at the right time. I think y'all are gonna make a deep run.
Yeah, I mean it should be interesting to see what's going to happen. Lump, I don't know what your thoughts on that was.
In the game, I thought they looked better, trending in the right direction as the playoffs arrive, and that's. They always say any given Sunday for NFL games. And listen, we've all seen teams trending one way or the other way, and they continue that trend through the playoffs. Right. So I think the Eagles are trending in the right direction. I think they played a pretty balanced offense this past week. I'm not saying they're not taking the ball out of Hurts' hands, but they're letting him manage the game better. Mixing more runs in, I thought they looked good. I thought they looked very good.
Yeah, Carrie, I knew you're about to throw something out there. What you got?
I'm just adding a few notes. Like I said, man, I'm looking forward to the future coming up. We might play Ben's team.
Yeah, I don't know though. I don't.
They
That's
might come to
really
Philly.
good.
Y'all don't win the division.
Yeah, I was watching a TikTok today. The guy was like hating
I
the
love
fact that
Ben,
they had
man.
to come to Philly. Yeah. Oh, I know. Ben's like the kind of guy you don't like.
I
If
know,
you
man.
like,
I don't like trash talking
you like the
Ben. I
trash
just
talk Ben.
I'll
he's
trash
good at
talk,
it
but
though.
I
He
don't get
can
crazy with it.
do it. I've seen him go at people in Mania, man.
Yeah.
They don't get on Ben's bad side, man.
No. I'll just tell you right now. Just looking at this game, I mean, that's a team. Look, they're getting hot at the right time. I mean, San Fran's really has come on the last
They are,
couple
man.
weeks.
They looked
They
really good.
have.
I mean,
Yeah, it's just
their defense is still a little
yeah. I mean, they're
But,
going to be like that. I mean, we're relying on second and third string linebackers, defensive linemen are finally, they're starting to play a little better. It takes them a little too long to get going. We finally got that one sack on Rivers, and it ended up being a strip sack.
Right.
But it's just, my big takeaway from that game is we shut Jonathan Taylor down. That was my biggest concern, because if he would have gotten 150 plus rushing yards on us, they probably would have won that game.
Yes, Salem High School's on.
They held him down to nothing. I think it was like 60 yards at the most.
yeah. I mean, you guys are so well coached, man. Like,
yeah, all across the board, man. I think for the first time in a long time, we got a good coordinator offensively, good defensive coordinator, special teams coach is really good. They're actually saying in the Lynch Shanahan era, this is the best coaching staff they've ever had.
Yeah, that's pretty big. That's a pretty big compliment.
Yeah, it is. I was very pleased with Purdy last night, though. He's looking scary accurate right now. I like what I see, but my biggest concern is Kittle hurt his ankle, but he said he avoided a high sprain, so we'll see how that goes this week. We'll have to have him.
Well, going back to the Eagles game, I mean, Carrie, let's talk a little bit about that 2-point conversion conspiracy. I mean, what's your read on that? I mean, gee whiz.
Well, like Lumpy was saying, before we started the show, it was mathematically it was the right thing to do. If you're going to get your panties twisted over 2 points, over an extra point, when you've been playing like, stop it. Do what you got to do to stop it. You didn't stop it. This is the second time we put belt to ass to them.
You know what's funny about speaking of stopping it? They have been stopping a little bit. The tush push hasn't been as strong this year as it has been in the past.
No, it's useless this year.
Do you see how they're stopping it?
I don't know how Cam Jurgens made the Pro Bowl this year. He made that straight off of popularity. That
the key ingredient to the tush push retired, and that's Jason Kelce.
Well, I think they found a way to stop it.
Cam ran it pretty good last year. But,
they had Mekhi Becton in there.
Not at the rate Kelce.
That's the biggie right
there.
And
Landon Dickerson was healthy.
Yeah.
Landon Dickerson ain't healthy.
Yeah, but did you see how they're running it?
Games.
They're setting up a guy almost like in a 3 technique. I don't know if you guys see this or not, or if you're seeing
I don't
it.
see that stuff, man.
That's
a lineman thing.
Well, the 3 technique outside shoulder of the guard. So I'm just trying to teach you something here.
I watched the quarterback, man.
So I know because us linemen we always watch the line. So what they do is they line up the one guy and then they line other guys too, like inside one techniques are strong, like right there in the A gap, right? That 3 technique guys know whatever side that Jalen Hurts goes to. If you guys notice, they're pulling him not in front, they're pulling him to the side. So that inertia is going to the side now. So that's how they're stopping it. If you watch the games, you'll see this technique that they're using to stop the tush push is actually trying to use like before him just going straight forward. But now if he gets high and the guys like pulling, they're using that force. The centrifugal force is pulling him to the mass now, actually to the right or the left, and actually so you can actually see that happening. So it's just interesting. I just watched that, and I'm watching these teams trying to defend the tush push, and that's something that that has been working for them.
They were joking. What if the Eagles vote against it next year?
Yeah, I mean, look, it hasn't been as effective as it has been in the past. So they found a way. I knew eventually they were going to find a way to try to defend it, but still does okay.
I still think the best way to go is a spread offense and just quarterback sneak it, man. You got a quarterback who can squat 700 pounds. You don't need to get all fancy and.
Shoot, that's the one you want up under center.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
why
know
did they not go?
That's why Purdy's so successful. Like the 49ers version of the tush push. Purdy's, I think they got like one of the highest success rates with that play.
Yeah.
Purdy's a 600 squatter too. He squats over 600 pounds.
Who's your center?
Brindle. Jake Brindle.
Oh.
I'm not too big on him, man. Shanahan loves him for some reason. I think our backup Hennessy is a lot better. He's a little more agile. He can move around more. More beneficial to the run game.
But I got a question for shoot.
I got a friend that wants to join. He's an Eagles fan. His name is Richard Preer.
Yeah, go ahead. Throw him on. But let me ask Carl this question real quick. Looking at the game last week and looking at the offense once again, they didn't go under center. Did you see that?
Yeah, they went under center a couple times.
A couple times? Okay.
I mean, not as much as they did against the Raiders, but they were under center at least about 10 times. They went under center.
Yeah, was it more effective?
It was just as effective.
Right.
I think
I just have a big time problem
under center on Saquon's touchdown.
Yeah,
but if you watch that play, Steen and Juergens kind of like whiffed on the block, and the guy blew it up, and Saquon saw it and spun out of there, and it was wide open after that.
I mean, the way I looked at it is like, I think they do better under center. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I was watching something this week. And they were talking about like Jalen Hurts' height, and the guys are around 6'1" and under, or 6'2" and under. And they were saying, and I think Brady was the one that was talking about this.
Yeah,
the guys that are 6'4", 6'5", they can actually. I really do still think he has a hard time with the second and third read, maybe the fourth read. I don't know if you guys see that at all. When he goes looking to the right, I never see him come back to the other. Am I wrong in saying this?
I don't think so. I don't see him.
They're just better nowadays, man. They're faster. They're just, they're
not fixing they were a year or two ago. Like he just doesn't make his reads fast. Like it's almost like I don't want to sound like a downer on him. It's almost like a processing thing. Like he sees it, has to process it, then look and process it.
Yeah, well, he's not a pure quarterback. He's a dual threat quarterback.
Yeah,
he's not Joe Burrow. He's not a drop back.
He's not. Exactly. But then if you're never not going to have that, but then you got to make him work in space, and that's why he's been so effective in space before. He opens up, and like I said, you got to get Jalen Hurts moving, and it doesn't necessarily mean he has to run the ball. But they have to have that threat in the back of their mind that that's going to happen. For them to have success, that has to continue. That needs to happen.
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be some continuity in the offensive coordinators.
True.
You can't keep switching the offensive coordinators because then he'll never get acclimated.
I agree. Or have the same quote unquote system. But if you're going to keep switching coordinators and the coaches maybe have a couple of nuances or something like this, if you're going to run that system. They got to have that continuity,
Petula went completely in his own direction, it seemed. It looks completely different than last year, different than what Kellen Moore ran.
I don't know if you saw Petula the one time when the Eagles scored a touchdown. It was like a little kid, like going up to Sirianni. It was like it was his dad. Like, did you see that? Did you see that? I don't know if you guys saw that. I was like, that was not a good look to me. I don't know. But, hey, look, they were excited. They won. That's okay.
We did it.
Go ahead, Ben.
No, I was mocking Petula, saying we did it.
Oh, okay. So the question that becomes: you can this week we talked about Lane Johnson possibly coming back, and Jalen Carter coming back. But do you think that they should rest their starters for the playoffs?
Not for this game.
No.
Not for this game. Maybe the next one, but not for this one.
Yeah.
No, because they still have a chance to number 2 seed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't just give that up. That's
No.
kind of big,
No.
man. That gives you an extra home game.
It's
Yeah.
huge. Huge.
Yeah.
Because there's no way they're getting the first. They're locked out of the first. You
Yeah,
still
they're
have a
locked out.
chance at the second. You
Well-
won the Super Bowl last year with the second
Yes, you did.
seed.
Well, and another
I
thing
mean,
too,
there's a-
you want to
there's
keep
a-
up. The offense is finally gaining momentum. You kind of want to keep that going too.
Yeah.
I think there's a slight chance that we could drop down to the 4th seed if we lose the next 2 games.
Yeah. No, we're playing
The Panthers
Buffalo
went
in
out.
Buffalo,
I think.
Yeah. Buffalo's in Buffalo.
and then the Commandos are at home. So
Yeah.
interesting to see what's going to happen next couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if the Panthers win out and we lose out, we're gonna end up as the 4th seed. It's gonna be ugly, man. I mean,
Yeah,
we're getting a home game.
I think we
We're
should
not
play the
bad on the
Buffalo
road,
Bills
but-
tough.
It's nice to be at home during the playoffs. It really is.
Oh,
Well, I'll tell you, it's
Thanks.
nice being
I got a
1 or
comment. My
2.
Santa hat is hot. Thank you.
It's nice being the 1 or 2 seed because the odds of you getting a home, well, obviously 1 seed's home throughout the playoffs and the win.
Yeah.
If the first seed team loses, the number 2 gets a 3rd playoff game like the Eagles did last year. But the chances of both the 1 and the 2 losing
Yeah.
and the number 3 getting home, it's
Well,
I think
when you look at the teams in the NFC, that's possible.
and this year it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This
it's
year it
wide
is.
open this
And
year.
it's tough, man. This league is not the same as it was. I mean, I'm surprised at the Lions, to be honest with you, but I don't know. I really thought the Lions were going to be that team, But San Fran's coming on, and they look pretty
San
good.
Fran has to beat the Bears next week for us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you know,
that's gonna be
Ben.
tough. That's gonna be.
I'm putting
That's
this
gonna.
on you, man.
Yeah.
This is on you.
I'll carry
Yeah.
it. Put it on my shoulders. I got you.
Yeah.
I think you guys could beat the Bears. It's in San Fran. I don't think the Bears
Well,
are that great of a road team.
Well,
They whipped our ass
they
out,
got a
but-
stout run game, and the 49ers have struggled on run defense, this season, through
Yeah.
most of the season. So that's going to be tough as they got a 2-headed monster, man. Plus, you got to account for Caleb Williams, too.
Caleb Williams looks
Got to
good.
keep them off the field.
That young man looks good.
Yeah,
he looks
does,
real
man.
good. He does.
He's got the perfect coach for him, man.
Yeah.
They
I'll
go
tell you
together,
what, their
man.
coach is really good. And the way they use motion against the Eagles, oh man, the Eagles better Vic Fangio. He
Oh,
got
wait.
a little bit. against
You mean motion works? Motion works to get defense out of position?
Oh, you think?
That's crazy. It's a crazy concept.
That's absurd. And that's
That's one
coming
of the
from
key
an
ingredients.
offensive lineman.
That's one of the key ingredients of the Niners offense, man. They're always motioning somebody.
Like I
It's
said,
always for a purpose,
the motion is to get your guys where you want them to be, or to get their guys, or to get their guys away from where you want them to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we just don't do it.
Hey, Carrie, can I ask you a question? How
Sure.
come our background looks like a Dallas Cowboy star?
Oh my God, it does.
What are you doing to us, Carrie?
Gary, you're fired.
How dare you
Flashlight.
now? Okay.
It's my time now.
All right. I was gonna say, all right. I was just wondering. I thought we got infiltrated by somebody else.
No.
Speaking of
Okay.
Dallas, man, what is with that Christmas Day lineup of games, dude? That's awful.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. That's a gift that doesn't keep
Yeah.
on giving.
Yeah,
Where
I'll
are they?
I'll
It's
keep a
useless
Christmas
watching
story
that.
on.
Yeah,
I
Dallas
hope they went out.
To
Yeah.
Dallas.
Yeah.
sucks. Yeah.
Watch that draft pick get lower and lower and lower.
Yep.
Bunch of
It
dumb
doesn't
asses.
matter. Jerry's picking them. Well, I was
Yeah.
going to talk about the
He
playoffs.
is delusional, and his son is just like the same.
Well,
he actually thought they were going to make the playoffs this year. That's hilarious.
well, that's funny because we were talking about the playoffs, and then you guys started talking about Dallas. So then I'm going to digress and actually start talking about the playoffs because,
They did improve on defense, though. They really
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
but Dallas
their
isn't in the
defense is like-
playoffs.
Nope.
No, they ain't.
Yeah.
got a
Remember,
two-guard
a couple weeks
quarterback.
ago, they're going to win out. They're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to win the Super Bowl. They're going to take it all. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that plane never left the airport.
No, it has not. All right, Ben, talk to us a little bit about the Niners and their big win over the Colts on Monday Night Football. What did you think of that? I know we did mention this a little bit earlier, but
Yeah, I went in a little deeper dive than I should have earlier, but they, offensively, we look great. Defensively, I was getting aggravated with the pass defense. That's because we don't have a pass rush, and that's going to be costly if they can't get something going. But I was glad how the game turned out as far as stopping Jonathan Taylor.
yes.
They're talking about him being MVP and this and that, and we held him to nothing. He only got a touchdown because Phillip Rivers moved them up the field to the goal line, basically. And I think offensively we're rolling on all cylinders right now. I just hope Kittle's not too hurt. He tweaked his ankle last night. He didn't return after the third quarter.
Right.
But Kittle did say he avoided a high ankle sprain by staying out. And brought Tonjes in there.
That guy's a dangerous man, Kittle.
Yeah.
Kittle, he's awesome.
I actually love Kittle.
He's just cool, man.
Yeah, that's my favorite NFL player.
I like his commercials.
Oh, yeah.
He's a big nerd, man.
He's just like
Lumpy.
like one of those cool dudes that you just want to hang with,
Right.
Not kind of like
with,
Lumpy.
You know what I mean?
Right. Well, he
kind of like Lump. Lump's the kind of guy you just want to hang with.
Oh, God, don't inflate his head.
he's gonna make sure you eat well, though. I know that.
Is
that
a Commander's hat?
No, it's a Savannah Bananas.
Oh, Savannah Bananas hat.
Savannah Bananas.
Bananas.
The
Savannah Bananas, semi-pro baseball.
You're pro.
Yeah.
Oh, they are pro, or are they just?
Well, they're pro now. They get paid, but they started off as a college summer team.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I know their merch is down here in Mississippi. I know that I've seen some of their stuff in stores.
Baseball.
Yeah, basically they're like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. Yeah. Remember the Harlem Globetrotters? I love the Harlem Globetrotters, not to digress, but
they're fantastic.
Yeah, with Curly Neal and Geese Osby. I mean, that was a long time ago, but
Meadowlark Lemon.
Meadowlark Lemon, yeah. Meadowlark Lemon, what TV show, what cartoon was he on as a kid?
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo, Meadowlark Lemon. Yeah.
Yo, Scooby-Doo had me believing in the Bermuda Triangle.
Really?
Yeah.
And they would have got away with it if it wasn't for those kids.
They're meddling kids.
Scoob.
Okay. All right. Let's bring some reality back to the show. Carl.
Yeah.
All right. What about
We're a family show,
Metcalf?
darn it.
What do you think about that 2-game suspension?
I just read somewhere where there's a history between him and the guy that he punched.
Really?
I didn't read the article to see what it was, but I mean, it had to be
back to
something pretty
Seattle.
expensive for him to do what he did.
Yeah. My opinion, you don't get them right there. You wait.
You wait.
You wait.
You wait.
You know what I mean?
Too many cameras.
The first time you kind of let it go, it's just an out of hand fan. He follows you to another city, then you wait.
You wait.
You don't do
it on national TV.
Yeah.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yep.
No hiding.
That was a stupid move, kid.
I'll tell you what. I always thought that DK was just a level-headed guy.
No.
Maybe that just.
What gave you that idea?
I don't know.
It was like that in Ole Miss, man.
Right.
I seen that coming.
That dude's a beast, man. We passed up on him too. That was one of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That made him go out and trade for AJ.
JJ, Whiteside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What was up with him, man? He was just never good. I never even saw any kind of talent in that dude.
I know.
Like, what made him a second-round pick? Like, really?
Speed, I think.
Big?
He was big.
He wasn't fast.
He wasn't fast. He wasn't that fast. He was just a big 6'4".
He was a terrible route runner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that broke my heart. And then the following season, we draft what's his name?
Rieger.
Yeah.
Jalen Rieger over Justin. I don't even like to say Justin Jefferson's name, man.
Imagine we had Metcalf and Jefferson.
I don't want nothing to do. I don't even want to look at that dude, man. Like,
Yeah,
it
but look,
breaks my heart.
if we had Justin
It just
Jefferson,
breaks
do
my
we get
heart.
Devontae Smith and AJ Brown?
No.
No.
No, I think we.
See, that's why
Well,
we have Carl on the show. Yes.
I think.
Or you get DK Metcalf and play him at tight end on
I
certain
think you would have
packages.
got. I think you would have got at least one of those guys.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean,
I would take Justin Jefferson over AJ Brown, to be honest.
Yeah.
I would. I don't know. I love Devontae.
I do.
Maybe Justin's a better receiver than him.
I love AJ Brown.
Devontae.
I love AJ Brown.
Yeah, I'm a little bit mad at AJ. He kind of like he put on a diva act this season.
Well, you know what?
Hey, give
And
us
I get
AJ
it.
Brown.
I
We
get
need some
it.
star
I get
power.
it.
I love
Still,
that guy. When I found
I'm
they
gonna
got
have
him
to be
from the
mad at
Titans,
him.
I was like, whoa.
You know what?
He's a
I
good dude.
forgive you,
He's a good
AJ.
dude.
Yeah, he seems like an awesome guy.
He
I mean,
is.
he's not like T.O. T.O.'s an ass. I mean,
I
love
like
T.O.
his what is that? A
Don't get me
Geico
wrong.
commercial
Geico
or he's running on
commercial.
the treadmill?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. He's jacked, man.
Yeah, I know. Well, do you know what the funny thing is? They used my body as his body double when he was running.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I knew it.
I mean,
knew it.
exactly. I mean, it was the
Yeah.
craziest thing. I don't know what happened.
I kind
Might
of
have
throw
to
my
open
mouth
up
right now.
your OnlyFans up
Shut up,
again,
Lumpy.
dude.
What? It was good. Anyway, let's get on to the next one. Pro Bowl announcements. Speaking of Pro Bowl, Carrie, what about the Pro Bowl announcements?
4 Eagles defenders made it and 1 offensive player.
Only one?
Yeah, well you know who that is, Cam Jurgens.
Cam Jurgens.
I don't know. Okay, what's
Quinyon made
deserved? Definitely
Yeah.
deserved.
it. I think
Cooper made it.
there's one
Super.
starter. Jalen Carter is the only starter.
Bomb.
Cooper DeJean and Zach Bond.
Okay,
missing
Cooper
anybody?
DeJean. Is it DeJean or Dijon? I'm thinking Dijon, like the mustard.
Gene.
He ain't
Yeah,
even no
Cooper
Fran. He don't get to be
DeJean
called no
is
DeJean.
mine. Yeah. Who else is now?
He ain't no Frenchie.
Pass the good apple bun.
Yeah. Pardon me, sir. You don't watch out.
Nah,
you're
that
making
boy's a
me
dog,
hungry.
man. That boy can play.
I'm
I
hungry
had
too.
his highlight loaded up, his interception. That was a sweet interception, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was awesome. All right, speaking of Lumpy, Lump, what's going on in the Phillies? We're going to switch a little gears here.
Well, it's been a busy off season.
Yes, sir. What we got?
So we have through the last 2 weeks they signed a Rule 5 minor leaguer.
Yeah.
That means it has to be at a certain level for the entire season, or they lose them back to the initial team. The first trade, we talked about last week, and that was Dallas Garcia.
Yeah.
As a free agent, he's an outfielder. He's a good bat in the outfield.
That's going to be a right fielder, yeah.
Yeah, he'll be your right fielder.
What about Cassidy? What happened to him?
So he's still on the roster.
Yeah.
He's a year left on his contract. I think he just burned bridges.
Yeah. Towards the end there, I agree.
Yeah. And it really in the offseason too. But that burning bridges goes along to the next guy. That's Matt Strom. So we traded Matt Strom to Kansas City for Jonathan Bolin. So we got a little bit younger.
Yeah.
Probably comparable. You know, Strom's been your workhorse the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But he made some comments in the off season that kind of, I think, made a lot of people uneasy with him. The one thing was in the playoffs when there was the bunt to the pitcher,
Mm-hmm.
and the young kid took the ball, threw the ball over the catcher's head.
Right.
Straw made a comment that they don't practice pitchers fielding balls anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And Dombrowski came up and said, "No, yeah, we do. Maybe he doesn't do it, but the team does it." And I think that kind of a lot of people kind of got a little irritated by that. So it was an easy trade to make.
You know what my nickname for him was?
Joe Dirt.
No, Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
I can't even do an imitation.
I know it's horrible.
Yeah,
Like,
that character.
yeah.
That is a world
He's
class
so
mullet.
Misa pitching. Yeah, go ahead.
And then this last week we signed after the trade for Strom for Bolin, we traded a minor leaguer,
Yeah.
Avery Owusu Asela, to Arizona for Kyle Bacchus.
Right.
I was like it's pretty much a wash minor leaguer for someone who could help out.
What about JT Romuto? What's happening with him?
Oh, JT. So another thing about the trade for Strom was that they think that there was a little bit of a money purge to free up some money for a contract for JT.
I think they need JT.
I think the Phillies with the minor leaguers coming up, they have some minor leaguers who are ready to come up, are going to be given opportunities to play.
I wouldn't give him a long-term deal.
Well, he's
going to want one.
It's got to be a balance of what he wants and what we want to give him.
Yeah.
Like he's probably going to want 4 years or 5 years. I think they're going to offer him 3.
You think what other you think other teams are going to go after him?
Absolutely.
You're for 4 or 5 years.
Listen, any team with young arms should be frothing at the mouth to get him because he does a great job behind the plate.
That makes
You're
sense.
right. 100%. His back
he's still no Chooch, but
no.
He's better behind the plate than Chooch was.
Nah, man, Chooch did the best interviews. You couldn't understand a word Chooch was ever saying. Damn it, man.
Yeah.
Who do the Phillies have in the pipeline to come up?
He pitched really good.
Carl, they have Marchand, who was the backup this year.
Yeah, that's code.
And then they got Stubbs in the minor leagues. So he's up right on the 40-man roster. But behind him, the other 2 catchers they traded away in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Because they had JT and they have high hopes for Marchand. I don't know if he's going to be a major league batter or not.
Right.
He's average behind the plate, not great.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the Phillies closer?
Duran.
Oh yeah, Duran.
What do you think of the Phillies pitching staff? Are they good at pitching or?
So their starters are going to be good. Their starters are going to be decent. Wheeler comes back up, okay, and the guys in minor league, the 2 young kids in the minor leagues come up. I think they're okay with starters. They're kind of reworking the bullpen. I think the bullpen is one of those things where you get guys who get cut in preseason, in camp. I think you pick up guys at trade deadline. I think as long as you have guys who can get you through to the
yeah,
that's so not true.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
I think as long as the guys they have can get us
that comment was going
to the trade deadline, I think we'll be okay.
That's some ADD.
But I think a big part of that, the bullpen is, I think, having JT back there.
Yeah,
he calls a good game.
And you know what? He's like the BG or the awesome middle linebacker of
yeah.
Defense. He is. He's like the guy that's going to be solid and steady for you there. And like you said, a lot of times that you can't put a price tag on that.
No.
So interesting. Okay, so let's get to the next.
Listening to Lump talk about the Phillies makes me want to play some MLB 2K or something.
I love MLB 2K.
I wish I still had my Xbox.
Yeah, I know. You know what the worst was ever? If you guys ever go back, and I'm old, and you guys aren't exactly young either. No disrespect, but if you ever go and look at Atari 2600 baseball, I still don't get it. It's like it was like Space Invaders with like 3 dudes.
Yeah,
they all moved in the same spot.
Nintendo baseball was pretty fire.
Pong was made by Atari too. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I knew that. Yeah, I didn't know that. Like that was
Nintendo baseball was really good. They had the Major League Baseball where you could make trades and everything. They had Steve Jeltz on the Phillies roster.
Oh my god, I love Steve Jeltz.
Dude, I like that King Griffey's baseball game back in the day.
Yeah. What game was back in the day?
Ben's young. Ben's from like what? You're from like the Sega.
He's like Nintendo 64 days.
No, I had an Atari growing up. That was my first system, and then I got a Sega Genesis when I was like.
Oh, when that came out, it was like.
I got one of them.
6 or 7.
as soon as I got back from the Army, man, from
Yeah.
basic training in AIT, I had my signing bonus from the Army.
Yeah.
I went out and bought a Sega Genesis with the original John Madden football.
Oh yeah. Does anybody
Oh, dude,
remember
that's
Joe
just
Montana Sports
fire,
Talk
man.
football?
my football game was Joe Montana Sports Talk Football '93.
That's what
That
I
was
just
my
Yeah.
said.
game.
Yeah,
That's what my
It'd be like-
dad got me instead of Madden.
you'd be like
It was
scoring a touchdown, and then a guy would be like, at the 70, at the 50, at the 40, or like
You knew who that was,
10
right?
seconds too late.
Howard Cosell.
No, it was Pat Summerall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he was probably Drew. No,
Man, if they want to do something worthwhile with artificial intelligence, bring John Madden and Pat Summerall's voices back to commentary in football games, man.
Oh man.
Just
I'll tell you
for
what.
like a special game of the year, like Thanksgiving or something like that, because John Madden loved Thanksgiving football.
Oh yeah.
Pick a game when just AI his voice where he draws the plays on the screen and stuff.
boom. Yeah.
Howard Cosell was pretty good announcer.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
yeah. This is Howard Cosell.
This is Howard Cosell.
This is Howard.
And Ali is down.
Yeah. It was awesome. Speaking of Ali is down, Flying Hawaiian. What we got here on boxing? Let's talk about our boy Jake Paul. I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah.
He got what he deserved.
Yeah.
I'm glad he got his jaw broken in 2 places, so he could just go off to another sport. He's ruining boxing. You know, as a boxing purist,
Yeah.
I think Jake is just ruining boxing. He got paid something like 92 million or something. I don't know how true that is. I'm sure he probably walked away with like a good 40, 50 million.
Yeah.
It's actually one of the biggest payouts in boxing history.
Yeah, it's a
For
joke
both
that
fighters.
a 12-1
Ridiculous.
YouTuber got those fights over like a fighter like Usyk.
Yeah.
Or Peter
Or
McNeely.
even, it took forever for what's his face, Bud Carter to get his.
Yeah.
A lot of them, really. Like
Nobody
most of
even-
fighters.
Everybody always said Bud Crawford.
Kyle Groves
Everybody
says
always
not
said
first
Terrence
tennis player above
Crawford.
Xbox. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, you youngins, man.
That's what
They
I
don't
mean.
know the Atari days.
No.
Yeah, Bud Crawford was always, accused of fighting tomato cans. You know what I mean? Like, no, he made those boxers look bad. Those were good boxers he fought, and then he finally got his, his props versus what's his name, Spence. He actually he put a clinic on Spence. And he
Yeah.
put a clinic on Canelo in his last fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
So to me, that's real boxing. This boxing match was fake, man.
I think we should
For
have
one,
a straight shooter boxing contest.
it was me against Jimmy.
Yeah.
I'll go in the ring with him.
I put my money on. I'll definitely put my money on you on that fight, but I put my money on Carl.
Hey, Jimmy's a
Nah, I
playground
wouldn't put
legend in
Carl,
boxing.
Huh?
Nah.
Carl's
Carl's an OG, man. I ain't messing
Yeah,
with
I
him.
knew exactly, man.
Yeah, for one with Jake Paul,
I love that
it was the ring was extra sized.
Yeah.
Everybody was saying, "Oh, it's going to go 2 rounds. It should go 2 rounds." No,
Mm-mm.
it wasn't in the contract to go 2 rounds for one.
Damn, Carl.
And
Dude, this kid
I'll
was
leave
born
that out of
in
it. But
2004. Holy jeez.
What's that?
Jake's
Kyle said he
strategy,
was born in 2004. Oh my god.
Jake's strategy was never to engage. And when he did engage, he ended up on the mat. He ended up falling down. He was on his knees.
Dude,
There's-
he was a good hype man. I tell you what, if you want somebody
There's
to
a meme going around with him on his knees in his face and Joshua's crotch. It's hilarious. But
Oh my god.
No, I think Paul
that
has
fight
got
to me
a.
was a joke, man.
I think if he put his mind to it, I think he could have a very lucrative future at boxing promotion.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he can promote
What does he
the
need
hell
money
out of his
for? He
fights.
just made like 92 mil.
I still
Really?
think Logan's like the more talented of the two.
Those two.
Well, as far as
honestly,
athleticism,
Kardashians of boxing.
Yeah, he's way more likable of the two. He talked trash to Joshua the whole time, the whole fight. Did you see that?
There was
He was, like,
rumors
in his
saying Logan
corner.
Paul's going to avenge his brother and fight Josh Anthony. I was like, "No, man,
Man,
say don't stop it.
Just quit.
Leave
That's
that man
too much.
alone."
I think for Joshua is next. I think if it'd be nice to see Tyson Fury come out of retirement and fight him. Man.
Oh, Tyson Fury.
I'd like to see a rematch, man, because I think
Who do you
what's
think
his
would
face,
win?
man, gets in shape, man. What's that?
Tyson Fury. This guy, I don't know, man. This guy was a big dude, man. He's strong.
Yeah, he was
He
6'9",
doesn't look like a boxer,
270.
man, but dude's
he looks
technical, dude.
Yeah,
He looks like a freaking one of them Russian
yeah.
freaking
Look like Ivan
mafioso.
Drago's brother.
He
Cousin.
works that ring, man, to his benefit. I mean, he knows how to work that ring to his benefit, man.
Break you.
Break.
Yeah, I still say I'm not a fan of Jake Paul's, but I think he's good for boxing because he's bringing boxing back into the public eye, especially for the young kids who are all UFC, MMA. He's putting boxing in these young kids' brains. Like I grew up on boxing. I grew up going to the Blue Horizon with my dad, going to Lansing to the Sands.
Is that the type of boxer you want your kid watching?
That's how I said.
I get your point. He's bringing people to watch.
When the UFC had everything on for free on TBS every week, and
nice
boxing went into everything was pay-per-view. The everyday person couldn't watch it.
Right.
So
kind of like that.
The UFC came in and started doing everything for free.
Yeah.
The whole generation, like younger than us, in the 30s on down, all went from boxing into UFC.
So how many people you think Dana White has killed?
What happened?
I mean, did I say that out loud?
No, listen.
Dana White, to me, he's a marketing genius, man. Like he's
sure.
He's just a genius.
Boxing was dead.
UFC.
Boxing was dead, and Jake Paul, like him or not, he's put it back in the public eye, and he's fighting these big name guys. So when he fights someone like who did he fight last year?
Merriweather.
Yeah, so Merriweather that I followed.
That was early this year.
But now he's taking those 30-year-olds who don't know Merriweather as well. They know Jake Paul from the Disney days and all that BS stuff and all the YouTube stuff. So he's bringing young kids.
Logan fought Mayweather.
Was a Disney kid. Yeah. So Logan Paul was a Disney kid, and Jake Paul did the YouTube stuff with him. But he's bringing a generation, the 20 to 30-year-olds who was a lost generation of boxing.
Yeah.
He's bringing them back to boxing.
Yeah.
So, like it or not, I'm not a fan. I think he's annoying. I think he's an absolute idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. That's what it takes to get back boxing. I'm not with.
He's putting eyes back on boxing.
I think they should do like they did in Bloodsport. They should wrap their hands with glass.
I'm just glad he got his jaw down.
Oh, no, that was kickboxer. Yeah, they should do that. Right?
I'm all for the Kumite though. Bring Bloodsport in.
Exactly. Bring back
those MMA fighters are rough, man. The women, man, they really go at it. That new chick, what's her name? Dern.
Well, women are viscerally competitive. So
what's her name? Get them in a ring. Fighter too. Alicia Baumgartner. Did you watch that fight?
No.
Mm-hmm.
That was the co-main event. Was Alicia Baumgartner against some white
the Kumite would sell.
Completely beat the shit out of for 8 rounds.
Beat the shirt.
Yeah, that's what I said. Beat the shirt.
All right, here it comes. Lump, it's your special.
Welcome to Lumpys. I love that. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Well, speaking of fantastic, tell us about your food.
This week's cheesesteak went to Campo's on Market Street.
I love Campo's.
So do I. So Campo's has been around since 1947. Yeah. Family owned still. Mike's the owner. And he's there almost every day working. His daughter Mia runs the front of the house. They're the official cheesesteak of the Philadelphia Phillies now.
Really?
Yeah, there's a Campo.
Are they like the new age kind of cheesesteak or the old cheesesteak?
What's the difference? I don't know the differences.
The newer ones have like the seeded roll and the chopped cheesesteak with the Cooper Sharp. Where you have the
old ones. What's your problem?
Yeah, what's your problem, Lumpy?
They do chop the steak up.
It's out there screaming.
It is
Female
chopped.
cats are the worst, man.
It is. It is
I'm telling
chopped.
you, cats. Sorry. Good.
We're trying to get the
I
cheesesteak
did not
review.
mean to interrupt that.
It is chopped steak. And you can pick the different cheeses. They have all different cheeses. It is a seeded. It's a non-seeded roll. I had non-seeded. Fantastic.
Is it crunchy?
My big drawback to a couple of steaks was that they're very greasy. Theirs isn't greasy at all.
Right.
A lot of flavor to it. And I'm a cheese whiz guy. Can't go wrong with cheese whiz. All
These
about the
animals,
whiz.
man.
I'm going to give them a 7.4.
7.4.
7.4.
All right, 7.4. All right, then there you have Lumpys.
I just hate.
Welcome to Lumpys.
How awesome
I
is that?
love that.
I love that. That's awesome. Okay, Carrie. Since your name is Carrie, like Mariah Carey. Christmas talk. What do you got for Christmas there, big guy? That's my lovely hat.
Well, I'll be going to my brother's house, which is good because me and my brother haven't always had the best
She meant
relationship
to say
in the
the
world.
Santa is hot, not the hat.
Yeah, I think Christmas is going to be pretty nice this year. I get to see my nephew. I haven't seen him in a while.
Nice.
All about family.
It's all about
What are you guys
family.
doing?
Well, I think I'm tomorrow night. I start around 8:00 when we get Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comic Human, Donald Pumpkin. And we go out. And actually, today I was going out. I was handing out stuff for my clients, so we were giving out like cookies and good stuff like that. And it's be my children's tomorrow, and then with Denise's family on Christmas. So it's good. Got a lot going on in the next couple of days. But I don't know. It came up too quick this year. I don't know about you guys feel the same way
This year was a blur, man.
It was like Christmas. It was like here comes Halloween. It's like
it's springtime. Allergies hit. Oh, Merry Christmas.
Exactly.
Yeah, Christmas as a grown-up is way different than what it was as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Of
My
course.
Christmases were like magical.
Yeah.
As a
Carl?
kid,
I'm spending it with the grandkids, man. They kind of bring it back.
Yeah.
When you have grandkids.
that's always nice, man.
Yeah, because they believe, just like the other day, my daughter told them that they were going to the North Pole.
Oh.
Yeah, my parents both they love their grandkids.
And my
man.
daughter called me the other day and said, "Act like you're Santa Claus and talk to your granddaughter." So I act like I was Santa Claus and
On the phone?
in the background saying, "That sounds like Papa."
I was gonna say that was not a Santa Claus voice. That wasn't. Yeah.
What's that?
I thought that when you said that sounds like pop up, I thought you were doing the Santa that.
That's what I was doing.
I was gonna say you sound like Jimmy Durante a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody wants to get into the act. I know. I'm like,
Man, my mom, man, she loved her grandson, my nephew. Man, that kid could do no wrong in her eyes, man. Like she would defend him no matter what.
That's grandbabies.
Drive me nuts, man.
My puppy's having a temper tantrum. Does anybody do the
leave him
Italian
alone.
thing? Does anybody do the 7 fishes? Anyone? The Feast of the 7 Fishes? Anyone?
I'm not Italian.
Well,
I've done it before.
I'm a quarter Italian. But no.
Yeah, so you guys only do a fish.
Done.
Yeah,
No.
we used to do. My grandmother was alive, right? When all my aunts and uncles, and my grandmother had 9 brothers and sisters on both sides of the family. So I was like, woo! And so they used to come over, or not. Well, we saw them all at Christmas. I remember my Aunt Rita. She used to give me a thing of English leather every year. It was fantastic, and always got a gift from from wherever. But anyway, to make a long story short, I tell you the Feast of the 7 Fishes, and then they have that every year, ever since, unfortunately, that the one fish has gone away. First it started with the smelts, then it went to the bacalao, that went bye, and then so now mom still makes her clams and macaroni or clams and spaghetti, whatever. And then we have, if you guys don't know that, and the reason why that was created, from what I understand, that the fish merchants were looking for ways to enhance their business. Anyway, oh my gosh, my dog's having a fit to my left of me here. You guys can't hear it, but yeah. So tomorrow
Merry
night we're gonna
Christmas.
have we're gonna have two different fishes, maybe shrimp and a little bit of clams and macaroni, and then pizza and hoagie. So that's what that turned into that. But you know what? Christmas Eve has always been big in my family, and we have a good time with that. So I just wanted to share that with everybody out there.
Yeah, I'll be spending time with my second mom. I'm gonna go visit her. Oh shit, I don't think I was supposed to say that out loud. She's probably not watching anyway. But
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna go see her tomorrow. It'll be nice to see her
Nice.
on Christmas Eve.
Lump.
Going to my brother's fiance's house.
Right.
We do dinner over there.
Right.
Christmas Day. Christmas Eve, I work tomorrow. We go to my cousin's house at nighttime to hang out. But we do Christmas dinner over at Sharon's house, and
Then you got to sneak out at midnight, huh?
Yeah.
yeah.
He's joining me.
Oh.
Who you calling it?
I think my Santa Claus days are retired this year.
Yeah.
Next year's a new year.
What next
I know
year's New
somebody
Year?
ate a lot of cookies.
Next year I'll do Santa Claus again.
Oh, okay.
No Santa Claus this year.
I did the Easter Bunny one year at Walmart, man. That was like the worst day of my life, man. I think I lost like 30 pounds in that freaking outfit. I had to bounce around. The cool part was though, I had like all these like hot older women, like, you know, sitting on my lap taking pictures. You know, that was pretty cool. But
Carrie, let me tell you something, Carrie. I don't care how hot an Easter Bunny costume is. The Santa outfits.
yeah,
There's a heavy jacket, heavy pants, the big beard, the heavy hat.
yeah.
I used to work at a restaurant, and they did Christmas in July.
Oh no.
It was a hot July. There I am at July 25th in my Santa suit.
Oh,
10 minutes, it was soaking wet.
That's just torture, man.
Yeah.
I didn't
But
get paid any extra for it or anything.
I made
man. Like,
I made the
I don't
kids
even think
smile. That's all that
thank
matters.
you.
Oh god.
As long as the kids are
Yeah.
smiling.
Them kids. Them and their unrealistic expectations. I want an Xbox. I want an iPod.
Yeah, exactly.
I just tell them. I
want an iPad.
I tell them be good for the rest of the year, and you'll find it under your tree.
Carrie? Yeah, I know. Every time Christmas comes around, I'm like,
Yeah.
You and your sound effects.
I know.
well, I want a jetpack.
Yeah.
We'll make that happen.
Oh, no.
And at Santa Claus, I would tell them. Then I'd say, be good the rest of the year. Make sure you tell your mom and dad what you want Santa Claus to bring you, and let them know.
All right.
That's mom and dad's problem, not my problem.
I remember my aunt. She said, you know, this year we're not going to be buying anybody presents. I'm like, man, I'm like in my 40s now. You stopped buying me presents a long time ago, woman.
Well, what I want for Christmas is JT
She bought me
Ludo
the
back.
best Christmases growing up, though, man. I give that one props. I
What do
got
you
all
want
the
for
Star
Christmas?
Wars toys. I got $6 million man toys.
Oh, I remember
The
the
damn
$6
dog
million.
ate the foot off. I had to pretend Luke Skywalker got his foot chopped off by a lightsaber, but really freaking Gifford bit his foot off. Threw all my toys up.
Dude, when I was a kid, I got 49ers apparel and
my
Ninja Turtles.
toys out. My grandmama was quick to tell me. I'm like, no, that dog found that thing, man. I didn't.
All right,
just
what was
leave it out.
your favorite gift as a kid?
Probably either the Millennium Falcon or yeah, it was cool. It was. I walked into my grandparents'
That was a cool
downstairs.
gift.
They opened the door for me, and it was all set up for me as a kid. Like I was staying at my grandparents' house. She had a big house, like in the country.
All right, so
It was just awesome when I was a kid, man. I had a lot of awesome gifts. I cannot complain about my Christmases as a kid.
Ben, how about you?
Man, when I was a kid, all I got was Ninja Turtle stuff and 49er apparel. And I'd say my favorite Christmas presents were probably the Ninja Turtle stuff.
Yeah, your generation didn't have any cool toys, man. Our generation had some cool toys.
Hey,
I had 80s toys, man. I had He-Man. I had Ninja Turtle stuff, the old Turtle stuff, G.I. Joes.
We had the original G.I. Joes.
Yeah. Had
With the
all
fuzzy head.
vehicles.
Hey,
Kung Fu grip.
relax.
I never had that aircraft carrier that was 8 feet long.
Be
But I
like,
never.
yeah, put your shirt back on, man.
Yeah.
You embarrassing yourself, G.I. Joe.
Lumpy, what was your favorite Christmas gift?
As a kid, I don't think anything really stands out as being my favorite gift. But my parents, listen, I was very lucky. My parents had good Christmases for us every year.
Right.
But I think the best one I ever had was I was a freshman in college. I was 18. And my car I had from high school was a beater. So my dad got me a new car. New to me. It was a used car.
Nice.
I got me a new car.
Yeah.
That's probably the best I ever had.
Carl?
I think. I'm sorry.
I had the original GI Joe before the Kung Fu, before the fuzzy hair. They had the space capsule.
Oh,
yeah.
the space capsule.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had the.
You had the cool toys, man.
Then we had the Johnny Lightning card racetrack. You guys don't remember
Oh,
that?
yes. The little Tycho. Yes.
Yeah, with the one trigger.
Yes.
Yeah, they were the best. I had the wall crawlers and everything, man. I
Oh, the
went to the hobby shop. I jacked my little car up, everything.
Then we had these little
that was
toys called
advanced.
Major Matt Mason. They were little rubber spacemen.
Oh, I kind of remember
You
that.
guys remember Micronauts?
Oh, what were they called? Yes.
It was called Major Matt Mason.
Yes.
He was
I
a little
kinda
rubber,
remember that.
rubber guy, and it was like 3 or 4 different ones, and they were pretty cool.
I have two.
Did you have one of
Yes,
those
I remember.
Did you have one of those Willy talks?
No. I had Tin Pan Alley.
Creepy-ass-
Or Tin
creepy-ass
Can Alley.
puppet.
Tin Can Alley, if you remember that. It was like a gun to shoot the light, and you could knock all the tin cans off the thing.
Yep.
And then my Atari 2600, man, when we got that, all lights were out. And then my dad would play Asteroids with us. It was fantastic. And of course, then we would play Adventure. Do you guys remember Adventure on Atari? With the dragon and the
Yeah, it
key?
was like the first ever whatchamacallit, Easter egg.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
in
that's
that
right.
game.
That's right.
First ever Easter egg. You found something and it would say like the person's name or something. and the
Exactly.
creator's name.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
would always make my dad fight the red
Ready
dragon
Player
because that
One.
was a tough one. Because me and my little brother were like always scared of the dragons going to eat us. I remember that, like going down.
Remember Pitfall?
Oh yeah.
You run backwards.
Yeah. I remember Pitfall. That was awesome.
I liked Excite Bike too. Excite Bike was one of my favorites.
Oh,
and
speaking
the
of
wrestling,
that,
pro wrestling.
I bought that whole video game thing, right? Excite Bike. And I took it at the track practice at Cherry Hill East. Fuck, I was an entrepreneur, I guess, back then too. I took it actually down to our locker room, and you could play for a quarter. They're like, where did this come from? I'm like, I don't know. Because me, Brian Curley, and who else? Trapoto. All right, shout out to those two guys. But I'm just saying, we went to the
look
store.
what I
We
got.
bought it. What's that?
It's an Atari
Oh.
2600. It's an emulator. It has like 200 games on it or something.
I was gonna say, yeah. That's
But it
pretty
has
cool.
it has RCA cables, so I don't have a TV with RCA. I got to get an adapter.
Gotcha. All right, so Kerry, what do you got for our new song? Because it's almost wrap up time.
Let me pick one for you.
All
I've
right,
been
pick
working
up
on
one.
this all day.
All right, let's hear it. Carl's gonna sing it.
Not tonight.
All right, Ben, it's your turn.
Oh,
Good. You could talk while I'll just cut you off when
Talks amongst
when
yourself.
time comes. Oh wait, that's last week's song. Oh, here we go. This one's called
thong, thong, thong.
Straight Shooters. Bring them out.
Heavy brass hits and booming drum start. Yeah, it's that time. Straight shooter sports. The wait is over. Mic check 1 2.
I like it.
Hey. Let's go. Bring it show a hey. Bring it show a hot. Straight shooter sports.
Come on, Carl, dance for us.
Bring your crew out. Bring your crew out. Flying
Come on, Lumpy.
yeah, bring the new out.
Get the overbike going, Lump.
Bring it show a hot. Straight shooter sports, yeah, bring
on, man. Some of that Mississippi mud.
I'm the sea out of captain, the head of the fleet. I bring the hottest takes to the middle of the street. I got the Eagles soaring high, Cowboys on the ground. I'm the king of the sports talk in this whole town. I got the stream yard rocking, the signal is strong. If you ain't riding with the shooters, then you riding wrong. I don't need no introduction, you know the name. Flying Hawaiian, yeah, I run the whole game. Now look who I brought with me to shut it all down. I got the heaviest hitters in the underground. Big Ed in the back, yeah, he checking the stats. He breaking down the numbers and he stating the facts. Yeah, Ben Diesel on the mic, he fueling the fire. He taking the debate and then he taking it higher. Lumpy Williams, yeah, he wild and he ready to fight. We broadcast live in the middle of the night. Let's go. We got him now. Yeah. Ain't nobody touching this squad.
I like this.
Big Ed, Ben Diesel, Lumpy.
That's that.
And the
Well, that
fire
Carl
Turn my head and
Next
roll
one.
down.
Take it to the bank. That's gonna be his name.
Bring the show out.
What
Bring
they
the
call
show
it?
out.
No.
Straight
His
shooter
word is
sports,
bond.
yeah.
That's
Bring the
right.
crew
Keep on
out.
going.
Bring the crew
word is
out.
bond, Carl.
Bring the crew out.
Okay.
Flying Hawaiian, yeah.
Word is
Bring the
bond.
new out.
Carl, word is bond.
Love it.
Right?
Cool.
Yeah,
Love it.
I've been making them all day. I got some like real slow.
Yo,
ones.
I love
want
that
something
song.
fast and hard. You know, like I like
It
it like
slaps.
that.
it was good.
But I got some like smooth ones, and I got a disco one that came out. I was like, this is not what I asked for.
He
It's all
puts
about
on
the
a
prompts,
Kenny
man.
G
Prompts are
version
really
of it.
complicated because if you just put anything, it'll just come out stupefied. Like it won't even make sense.
It won't.
Like if your image will come out with like four fingers or 7 toes.
Yeah.
AI is messed up like that.
Now,
I've seen
listen,
some AI photos like that where you'd see like I saw a photo where someone tried to pass it off as real, and the dude had like 8 fingers on one hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could always a good eye, but it's getting harder, man. That's what's
It
getting
is
scary
getting more and
about
more
AI.
difficult. It
It's
is.
getting yeah.
We have movies out there that depict how that's a bad idea to begin with, but hey, here we are.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say,
Terminators.
gentlemen, have a great holiday.
Hey,
Everybody
you too.
out
You
there,
too.
have a great holiday. You know, it was a great first couple months. I can tell you that we got going on, guys. We're close to 400 followers on our group and then the podcast. And Carrie, fantastic job with everything you're doing. I mean, I don't mean to
Thank you.
isolate one person, but you've done a lot.
I owe it all to
background.
you.
You owe it all to Lumpy and his
I owe it all to the Lumpy. The
Sweet.
Lumpy.
Yeah.
He does it all for the Lumpy.
Do it all for- that's my
Oh,
next
my
song.
He
God.
doesn't
I'm gonna
look
make that
lumpy.
next.
They call him
We do it
Lumpy.
all for the Lumpy.
He was once a chumpy.
Oh,
Oh man.
Are we done now?
damn. Now he's saying you're frumpy
God.
and you're stumpy.
You're frumpy. You're not tall because you're stumpy. No, I'm sorry. I love you, man.
Wumpy.
You know I love you.
I know.
All right. Listen,
He takes it like a
guys,
champ, man.
I know. Thursday is Thursday Christmas.
Thursday's
Yeah.
Christmas.
All right, we'll take off on Thursday. Darn it. Listen,
Yeah.
anybody feeling jaunty, we could
We'll be
always
back
do a
on.
show.
We'll be back on Friday. Most
Yeah.
likely, one of us will do a show.
We will do a show. All right. Thank you, guys.
Sounds
All
good,
right,
guys.
y'all have a Merry Christmas,
Have a
everybody.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry
Y'all be
Christmas.
safe out
Birds.
there.
All right. Have a great one.
Bye.
Bye.